Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I'm going to help you declutter your closet by sharing with you some steps that I took in order to get my closet to this minimal state. So if you saw in one of my previous videos, I did a closet tour which showed you how many clothing, shoes and accessories that I own, and now I'm going to show you exactly how I got to that point in owning less things. Alright, before we even declutter our closet, I want you to forget the price tag. I don't want you to think about how much money you spent on an item or what brand an item is, because I don't want you to be biased, okay? Now I want you to go ahead and look at your closet and grab out the items that you use the most. So I want you to take them out, whether it be clothes, shoes, accessories, and place them in a separate spot to the clothing that you don't wear as often or you never wear. Because what you're going to do is you're going to grab that remaining clothing, place it on your bed or near your bed, and then we're going to sort through that so we can declutter the items within there. Okay, so whilst we are decluttering today, you're going to make 3 piles. You've probably heard this before, but we're going to make a yes, maybe, and no pile. So of course your yes pile, you're definitely going to put it back in your closet afterwards. Your no pile, you're going to put it in a bag so you can declutter it in any way you want to, whether it's donating, selling, giving away, or even throwing away the items. And with the maybe pile, we're going to come back to that at the end, so make sure you stay tuned so you can know exactly what to do with that pile. So I'm going to take you through 8 steps on how to declutter your closet, ranging from the easiest to the hardest step. So let's get started. Okay, step number 1, declutter it if it is broken, ruined, or worn out. So this is quite an easy one. You just look at the items in your closet, see if they are ruined in any way. If they are broken and you can't salvage it, whether you love it or not, you have to throw it away because it's ruined, right? So just go ahead and throw it into the trash, because I don't recommend donating this, because if you don't want to wear it, why would anyone else want to wear it? So just throw it away. Step number 2, declutter it if it doesn't fit you. Whether it's too big or too small, it doesn't matter. It doesn't fit you anymore, or it never has, just declutter it. However, if you really do love the item that much, ask yourself, will I get this altered to fit me? Would I pay for someone to alter this for me, or would I do it myself? And if the answer is yes, fantastic, but make sure you actually do get it altered. However, if the answer is no, just get rid of it, declutter it. Number 3, declutter it if it's uncomfortable. Whether it's physically uncomfortable, for example, it might be itchy or it's too tight, but something can also be mentally uncomfortable. For example, you could be wearing a piece of clothing in front of other people that just doesn't make you feel good, or it doesn't make you confident. So if there's any items in your closet that make you feel uncomfortable thinking about wearing or when you wear it, just declutter it and get rid of it. Number 4, declutter it if it doesn't look good on you. So what do I mean by this? I'm talking about if you have a certain body type that just does not suit a certain piece of clothing, then get rid of it. Perhaps it looks fantastic on that person, or even as you're looking at it on your bed, it looks really great by itself. But once you put it on yourself, it's a completely different story, right? It does not look good on your body type at all. It does not flatter you. And that's absolutely fine, because we are all uniquely beautiful. So we all pull off different things. So just declutter those items that do not flatter you, that do not look great on you. So number 4 was focused on your body. And now number 5 is focused on the actual clothing. So declutter it if it's not your style. So ask yourself, do I enjoy wearing this? Do I actually like what I am wearing? Do I like the style? So don't go and try and follow trends. Instead, just find your unique style and stick to it. A while ago, we had the trend where we had the ripped jeans going, and some people may have loved that trend and some people may have actually hated that trend, but they tried it out anyway because it was in the style. It was the fashion of that time. As you can see now, the trend has kind of died off. It's gone away. Not many people do it now. Some people still enjoy doing it. So you need to understand that trends will come and trends will go, but it is your style that stays consistent. So go ahead and get rid of any of those items that are not your style. Maybe you bought it for a trend. Maybe you just bought it because you wanted to try it out, but you don't actually like wearing it. Just go ahead and get rid of them. Number 6, declutter unnecessary duplicates. So what I mean by this is if you have items in your closet that are very similar or exactly the same, but you only use a few of them, not all of them, declutter the ones that you don't actually need or use. So if you have 5 black shirts, for example, and you're only using 3 of them, why not get rid of the other 2? Okay, do you see where I'm coming from? So get rid of any clothing that is just excessive and that is just practically the same as the other clothing you have in your closet. And this is the same for shoes, accessories, whatever. Number 7, declutter it if you never have and you know you never will wear it. If you're saving it for a special occasion that will never come, just declutter it. Now, if you're really just honest with yourself and you're really unsure about whether or not you're going to use that item, just put it in your maybe pile, because I'm going to explain to you shortly what you're going to do with that pile, and it will really help you determine whether or not you're going to keep that item or not. Okay, you did it, guys. We're up to number 8. So declutter it if you feel forced to wear it. This is a hard one, okay? So we feel really bad about throwing away something that was given to us very thoughtfully, but perhaps it just doesn't fit us. Perhaps it just doesn't look good on us, or we just don't like it. Now, another reason you may feel forced to wear an item is because you may have bought an item that was very expensive, or that was a very expensive brand. So you may regret throwing it away. Instead of maybe donating it or getting rid of it, why not try and sell it so you can get some money back? So just declutter those items that you feel forced to wear, even if it hurts. Because at the end of the day, they're just going to be sitting in your closet and doing nothing. So with that, I want to give you a warning. Don't undo all the progress that you have gotten through today. Instead of going out shopping again and filling up your closet again with so many things, instead keep it as it is and be content with what you have. Go shopping in your closet for clothing. You don't need to go to the store for new clothes. Now I'm going to share with you what to do with that maybe pile. So I want you to place all the items that were in that maybe pile in a separate place to the items that you're definitely going to keep in your closet. So you may hang them in a separate position or fold them up in a separate drawer. Just separate them in some way so that you know that they are the maybe items, because you're going to now monitor that maybe pile to determine whether or not you're going to keep them or declutter them. So how you're going to determine that is you're going to see if you use that item within the appropriate season. So we have summer and spring, hot season, winter and autumn, cold season. So if you have a coat in your maybe pile and you have 6 months to use it in the cold season and you did not reach for it once during that 6 months, you know what you got to do? You gotta declutter it. Same thing goes for the hot seasons. On the other hand, if you did use these items during those seasons, you can keep them. So if you're actually going out of your way to look through your maybe pile to find that item, that shows that you want to keep that item and use that item. But if you never go through that maybe pile to find that item and you never do use it, then it really isn't that important to you, is it? You don't actually value that item too much, so just get rid of it. Now, of course, jewelry is different to clothing and shoes. So what I would recommend for jewelry is give yourself a 3-month period to wear the jewelry that you have left over. And if you don't wear it at all during those 3 months, just declutter it. That way you can get rid of the jewelry that you have and not have excessive amounts of it. That is your time frame to determine whether or not you're going to keep the items or declutter them. So ensure you apply those points today in order to get your closet to a more minimal and stress-free state. So if you're brave, let me know in the comment section how many items you had before you decluttered compared to after you decluttered. So for me, I had way over 100 items, maybe even 200 items before I even decluttered my closet. But now I have 47 items altogether, which includes shoes, clothing, and accessories. And I am super happy and content with that. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. Remember to love others and yourself, and happy decluttering.